Growth stocks are currently one of the hottest topics in the financial industry, with predictions and speculations abounding about specific companies. Tesla has had its fair share, and now we will be concentrating on its current market capitalization and rate of growth history, as well as presumptions on the brand made by a former employee who has had an inside view of how the company handles to function at a very high pace, resulting in accelerated growth of potentially 1,000 times. He predicts that Tesla stock will hit $1 million. Will Tesla go the way of the doomsayers and crash and burn? How does Tesla manage to maintain such high levels of growth? In today's video, we will find out. But first, please accept my warmest greetings if this is your first visit to our Smart Stocks Academy channel. To be the first to know when a new video like this is released, the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell next to it. Now let's get to the video. Former employee Joe Justice recently spoke about his time at Tesla and his growth predictions for the company based on inside information in a recent interview. He also revealed how Tesla has been able to maintain its growth, speculating that the brand could grow by 1,000 times in the future. Joe Justice is a TED Talk speaker and a guest lecturer at both the MIT and Oxford University in England. He has been listed in Forbes 5 times, most recently as the owner of the Forbes Billionaire Club. Over 8 business paperbacks and hardcovers have cited him. From Tesla's global headquarters in Fremont, California, Joe Justice developed Weak Speed and led Agile Tesla. We believe his good bio qualifies him as an authority on the subject at hand. Joe works as a global consultant on agile hardware and corporate reorganization, assisting multinational organizations in increasing their return on investments. Our viewers are familiar with Tesla, the electric vehicle manufacturer that also produces a unique set of energy solutions, such as the Powerwall, Powerpack, and Solar Roof, that allow homeowners, businesses, and utilities to manage their renewable energy generation, storage, and consumption with their Gigafactory, a facility designed to drastically reduce battery cell costs. Experts believe this brand has a bright future, and not just because of automobiles. Tesla is building batteries at a scale needed to meet production goals, while also creating thousands of jobs by bringing cell production in-house, and this is just the beginning. Tesla continues to make its products more accessible and inexpensive to a wider spectrum of consumers, with the release of its cheapest car yet, promoting the adoption of clean transportation and clean energy generation. Electric automobiles, batteries, and renewable energy generation and storage are all strong on their own, but when combined, they become much more so, and that is the future that we want. How have they been able to attain their current level of success, and how will they continue to do so in the future? It is all about the implementation of the Agile process, according to Joe Justice. The Agile approach is a project management methodology that breaks a project into phases. It demands continuing stakeholder interaction as well as ongoing development at each step. Once the job starts, teams go through a cycle of planning, executing, and evaluating. In essence, rather than following the procedures in a linear method, the teams go back and forth across the various stages of production. The quickest responsible iteration cycle, according to Joe Justice, is Agile. You iterate once and then reconsider your plan, such that you do your best this week and then rethink your approach for next week. Tesla's objective, he says, is to have walk-up to-do lists, so you can see a list of things to do as soon as you walk up to it. The walk-up appears to be a straightforward but clever concept. In less than 5 minutes, you should be able to walk up and clearly understand how you can help. This appears to simplify things while also ensuring the productivity is strong and everyone follows the brand's guidelines and objectives. Any tests that are carried out are then finished by self-organized teams. Machine learning stacks exist that can assess and determine whether a donation was valuable to the company. Joe claims that an automatic mechanism is used to track all contributions. This makes sense because all the extraneous information has been removed, leaving only the most important elements. It results in a more efficient work process and overall environment. What does it mean to be agile at Tesla outside of the manufacturing process? They can reach faster speeds with the same or better quality by raising the value of people. In June of 2010, Tesla stock was listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange for the first time. The stock price climbed over 40% in its first day of trading to settle at $23.89, valuing the company at $2 billion and raising over $226 million in an upsized offering that valued the company at $2 billion. Tesla now has a market valuation of more than $1 trillion, a significant increase for its industry. However, when we consider Tesla as a tech firm, particularly in light of its adoption of the agile technique, which is widely used in the tech industry, it begins to make more sense. They are continually learning from each other on a daily basis, with highly adaptive teams and an environment where your job and objectives might change substantially from hour to hour. Tesla appears to be operating at peak efficiency, and the growth figures are beginning to make sense. The growth score is a useful indicator of analyzing a stock's attractiveness. Tesla Inc. has a growth score of 9.0. Tesla has significantly greater growth score than its peer groups. This suggests that Tesla Inc. is growing at a far quicker rate than its competitors. The aggregated growth score, net sales growth historical, net income growth historical, and net sales growth estimate earnings per share growth estimate are used to calculate this score. Tesla, according to Joe, is unconcerned about credentials. Whether you've graduated from high school or not, Musk is uncaring. There is a compelling business case for ignoring it totally. Humans are incredibly strong creatures. Elon Musk stated in 2016 that he intends to switch factories every 2 years in order to achieve a tenfold increase in productivity in 10 years. Every week, Tesla iterates and changes 27 times. In 2020, Elon Musk predicted that optimizing a factory's layout and operations might increase speed by 10 to 100 times. This appears to be working very effectively for the company, particularly in terms of internal corporate agility, aggressive swapping ability, and precision firefighting capabilities. They have the ability to focus 10,000 people on any topic in a matter of minutes. Tesla's future looked bright, with the introduction of new technologies like dry cell batteries, gigapress, as well as new alloys to enable huge increases in factory and production speeds. Tesla Shanghai and other factories will be producing more quickly in 2023, and the 4680 batteries, as well as the front and back casing, will be completely operational. Tesla Shanghai should be producing 2 million cars per year by the end of 2022. This should be increased to 4 million vehicles each year by 2024 to 2025. Tesla Shanghai has a production capacity of 1.1 million cars per year, according to evidence. To cast the entire front and rear components of the automobile, gigapresses have been added. As a result of these changes, 300 robots, 1,000 parts, and 30% of the production area is saved. This is certain to increase profits. Finally, Tesla stock is predicted to reach $2,500, or around 155% of what it is currently trading at. And these estimations were produced while the stock was down compared to where it came from all the way to now. We agree with Joe that 1,000-fold growth is not out of reach for Tesla. Do you agree with Joe Justice's point of view? What are your thoughts on Tesla's agile approach to adaptation? Please leave a comment down below. And with that, today's video comes to a close. To express your love and support for this video, click the like button below if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below and turning on the notification bell right next to it to be the first to know when a new video is released. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. We look forward to seeing you again soon.